all know what some of these dodgy regimes are doing, trying to flood our countries to divide the West. So, you know, stay with us, Joe.
Of course they are, yeah. Got to worry about that. Right, now, migrants.
Well,
migrants, and still they come, and still they
Mm-hmm.
come. This is unbelievable. The total now stands at 28,072 for the year, and a load of them turned up. 8 more small boats with migrants, filled with migrants, wrapped in red blankets, landed in Dover yesterday. And on Sunday, I believe that something like 364 asylum seekers arrived in one day alone. So while Rishi, stop the boats, or will certainly reduce them. Look at all the work I'm doing. They're just flooding over day after day after day. Come on, Sunak, do something about it. It's ridiculous.
Do something about it. And you know what we could do? We could do the same as Belgium, who seems to be very good at stopping those migrants, and put in all the fact we can seize the mobile phones of anybody who comes over, use them to track the traffickers, use them to find out exactly who they are and where they're from. That might speed up their asylum applications a little bit.
Let me tell you something about this narrative. I mean, I don't want to shoot it down, but you have to remember, to get from Belgium to the south coast of it, that's a 4.5-hour journey.
That's a big one.
That's a long, long journey. You go from Calais to Dover, it's 21 miles. So Belgium's stopping them. It's a lot easier. Not that many migrants will go, I'm going to get on a little dinghy now and go for 4.5 hours on this epic voyage. So that's something of a canard, I think. However, Rishi should do something about this. This is just ridiculous.
But didn't we have the other day when one of these boats capsized and a couple of people drowned, the French were like, oh, we saw the boat leaving and we didn't want to intervene.
Yeah.
Huh? What are we paying you for? Yeah. And also, can I just say at the moment, every time I log into X or Twitter, whatever it's called, I seem to have an advert. Crosstalk. I seem to have
a... nicked that from the X.
I know, we thought we'd like bring that in. Crosstalk. I've gone off track now. Yeah, I seem to have an advert from Care for Calais asking me to give blankets and coats and winter warms for, like, the migrants. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
No way, Care for Calais.
Care for Calais, another communist organisation. However, the new Home Secretary, James Cleverly, was speaking in the House of Commons about this yesterday. Take it away, James.
We have seized engines, we are breaking the business model, and we will continue to drive down those illegal those illegal small boat crossings until we have stopped the boats.
I mean, it's just got to the stage. We know we're being gaslighted, don't we? It doesn't matter who they put in the musical chairs of who's the Home Secretary now, and whatever they say, we know they're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, James Cleverly, this week's Home Secretary. And he's in big, big trouble because at the weekend he gave an interview to The Times saying, you know, the Rwanda scheme's not the be-all and end-all. And he's absolutely right, because even if we do get it going, only about 200 to 500 British migrants will ever end up in Rwanda. However, the government were furious with him. You can't say it's not the be-all and end-all. We're putting a lot of effort into it.
This is our, like, pivotal policy that everyone's supposed to back us over. Wait till that plane takes off, James, then you'll be proven wrong.
They're like the Keystone Cops, aren't they, this government? They really are.
Also, old Spadeface, Lord Spadeface of Chipping Camden's decided to walk into it, hasn't he? And he's turned around all the way from Israel or wherever he is on his poverty war tour of the world and said, oh, we can't leave the ECHR. I'm pretty sure David Cameron was the one when he was ratifying the Lisbon Treaty saying we should leave the ECHR. Apparently he spent a lot of time this year thinking about it.
I'll tell you why. It's because the EU, they wanted to give prisoners here the vote. And David Cameron famously said, over my dead body. And he won that round.
He did.
So you can tell the ECHR to do one and you can score a victory. So he's done it before. Let's do it on the boats. And let's just leave it. It's a waste of time. We're back to our friend Antonio Gutierrez.
Here he comes.
So what's he done now, Alex?
Global religion
this is
that
unbelievable.
emanates out of the UN. This is mad.